Alhamdulillah wa salatu wa salam ala rasulillah ma ba'd. Very important question from the sister, which I feel is going to benefit a lot of people, especially because this kind of question is repeated quite often. She's saying here she's not sure whether her menses began before Salatul Fajr or after Salatul Fajr, in which case would she then need to repeat her prayers? What does she do in that scenario? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has told us to act upon what we know of and not to follow what is doubtful. And with this we find many narrations of the Quran and the Sunnah which support a very important principle which has been established in the Sharia by the fuqaha: al-yaqeen la yazul bil-shak. If you are in a state of certainty that is not removed by any kind of doubt that you may have thereafter. Therefore, when it comes to tahara, the asl for all of us is that the person is tahir. You are not in a state of major janaba, and this is your major impurity, and this is your asl, this is your origin, this is your state. That can only be removed if you've got something which is of concrete evidence, or you think that is something which is extremely likely that has removed that state of that purity and has put you into a state of major impurity. Besides that, we cannot say that the person is impure. So with that, what we'll say is that if you are in a doubt, then remove that doubt by acting upon what you are certain of, by looking at the evidences, right? And if there isn't anything conclusive, then your salah is sahih, and then you don't need to make qada. However, if you have felt something and then you have checked, and then you can think, okay, well, realistically this happened before Salatul Fajr, so I've prayed Fajr in a state of hayd, or you've had other kind of evidences such as crumbs, or it's the time of your month and it's the beginning period, etc., then that would act as circumstantial evidence, and then we will say you could then go with what is most likely. And ghalab al-dhann, which is acting upon what is most likely, is included in acting upon evidence. Therefore, to summarize this answer, no, you don't need to have any kind of doubt. The salah is valid. There isn't any reason why you would then come to a conclusion that your salah is not valid, unless if there is evidence. And if there is evidence, then we would say that obviously you're excused for any kind of mistake that you have made in judgment, and you don't need to make qada, and the salah is obviously invalid, but then you are not sinful for that, and then there is no qada on that either. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that He establishes us upon His religion until we meet Him. هذا والله أعلم وصلى الله على نبينا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين.